Welcome to the Team Lawson channel. I'm Theresa.
I'm Mike.
And we're millennials and we're making it. On our channel, we discuss all things that meet within the intersection of millennials, marriage, and special needs parenting.
We want to create a community that's both inclusive and encouraging.
So today, the top word, this is a late night date night. You're in a date night. But, because we don't stay up late. We go to bed at like 9 o'clock. It's fact. But
old.
Last night.
Wait. You got to tell them what we got.
We got Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
So, and let me just say this. Can we talk about you're doing it again?
Doing what again?
You're eating all the sides first.
Oh.
I want some fried pickles too.
I'll tell you what.
What?
God, no.
You've been eating them for the past 5 minutes, baby. You better not take all of those.
You got more than me.
Baby, you have been eating them. I have 6 in my plate.
I ain't got 8.
This is why I don't like sharing with you, because you don't know how to share fair. I'm a middle child. Fairness is everything. So, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Last night I was reading this post, and I'm actually going to screenshot it now so I can put a picture of it in move. I'm gonna read it. It says it has a picture of this guy. Who's this guy?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen?
No, that's
not Seth
That's not Seth Rogen. That's I forgot his name. He did some movies with Seth Rogen.
I don't even know who Seth Rogen is, but the guy who did movies with Seth Rogen, and I'm pretty sure this is not his quote, because you know how they do on the social medias, but he says, most of your adult problems can be avoided if you regularly work out, get a second income source, eat real food, find 3 real friends, live below your means, do what you love for work, and don't have kids with the wrong person.
He lost a lot of weight.
This is good for him. This is a post that my friend Tiffany Richardson posted. She is the co-founder of Big Black Chapters. Check them out on social media if you're an avid reader like myself. And to wit, I posted. I'm going to screenshot this too so y'all can see what I posted because it was pretty funny. To wit, I posted. I like how they made this list like this was easy. I mean, yes, all this stuff is true. But also, and there's a meme with a man with a trash can on his head, and he's going like this, I'm trying. So, today I would like to discuss our struggles with adulting, how difficult it is sometimes, and how sometimes you're not okay, and it's okay to not be okay.
You got hot wings?
Yes, I got, well, not hot. I got mild wings. I can't eat hot wings. The man who just ate all the fried pickles. Go on, get you one.
No, because you don't want me to have it.
I do want you to have it, but I just want to point out the hypocrisy right now. Go on, get you one.
This one looks good.
So, first of all, I want to point out the fact that adulting, where's my napkin, is so not as much fun as people make it out to be. For the most part, adulting is like lame.
It could be fun.
Huh?
It could be fun.
This is what he does. On camera, it could be fun, but what were you doing just before we started?
Going to Buffalo Wild Wings?
No. Just before we started.
Telling you how good you look?
Like 2 minutes before you sat down, what were you doing?
Talking about the microwave?
Yes, I'm talking about the microwave, Michael. I'm talking about the microwave.
Hey.
And he doesn't want to talk about
That's part
all of the janky stuff that's going on in our life. Like right now, that microwave up there, it looks like it's one whole piece, but that top part is broken because our child played with it so much that I just had to stop him from trying to gorilla tape it together so people couldn't see that it was broken on the video. I'm not doing that for the people.
Got a microwave, bro.
It is absolutely broken. You know what I just realized? Turn off the dryer. I'll probably hear all that in the video.
That's all right.
Like we're washing clothes in the middle of the day. And maybe those towels were in the dryer for a day and a half. Who knows? Close the door back. And my husband never closes doors. Go ahead, Michael, jump in.
Jump in what?
What sucks about adulthood?
All the responsibilities we got.
Thank you.
I miss being a kid.
Awesome.
I want to go back to the 90s.
I don't want to go back to the 90s.
I want to go back to the 90s with the knowledge I have right now.
Do you think it would make it harder or easier?
Easy.
I feel like it would be harder because you're a kid. You can't do nothing about it. And then you have to grow up again.
I have no issue with that.
You want to go through childhood again?
Yes.
I mean, I loved it, but I don't, like the whole childhood through adulthood thing was really hard.
My childhood was wonderful.
Yes, childhood is great. I'm talking about that phase from childhood to adulthood. That's really hard.
No, if I had the knowledge I had now.
No, the process of getting to adulthood is hard. Knowledge doesn't make it better. It's just a hard process.
Ain't no harder than being an adult.
What? It is. I think the getting here is harder than the being here.
I have to respectfully disagree.
How so? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Comment down below. What's harder, being an adult or growing into adulthood?
You know, I mean, people I know say they wish they could go ahead and be a child.
No, I'm not saying that. I am not saying that being a child is not better than being an adult. Unequivocally, it's absolutely better. I would rather be a child. But the reality of being a child is you have to grow up. And if I would have to be a child again, only to grow up again and have to do this all over again, I would not.
The only issue with being a child, you don't have the freedom, you don't have certain freedom that adults have that we got now.
But is it freedom though?
Yes.
I mean, is it really freedom?
Yes.
What's so much freer about being an adult?
Well, depending on what kind of adult you are. If you're an adult with no kids,
My God.
you can go. No.
You remember that, baby?
Mm-hmm.
My God, my God.
You can go anywhere you want. Stay out as you want.
Preach. Don't have kids, y'all.
No kid responsibilities.
I mean, kids are great. If you want to have kids, but know that having no kids and being a married adult is so much stinking fun. Oh my gosh. 2 income but 1 house. So much fun.
You can buy what you want.
Especially if you like the person you're married to. Dear God. But those first few years, you can't lean like that in the video. You gotta sit up. Those first few years were heaven, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mine is getting to really know each other. But yeah.
What you mean?
I mean, we learned each other, when we get married, you learn each other's habits and...
Yeah, but we had the freedom to have makeup sex.
This girl right here, boy.
What? Pre-kids, if you got in a fight, 1, there was always the other side to the fight, makeup sex. And 2, you had the freedom to have makeup sex pretty much whenever you wanted to.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to now, like there's no fun part about getting in an argument.
Mm-mm.
There's no makeup sex. The kid is here.
You can,
How? It's hard to fit in regular sex.
all you gotta do is lock the door.
That's true. You know what I hate about being an adult?
What?
The faking in adulthood.
What's that?
Like,
You look good.
huh?
You look good.
Yeah, they don't have to be spicy for me to enjoy. That's something I had to learn since my bladder started cutting up. I have to learn that food does not have to be spicy for me to enjoy it. Because I really enjoy spicy. Go ahead.
Get flat. I ain't gonna bother you no more.
But, what was I about to say? The faking, right?
Explain.
This insistence on putting on the front that we all have it together.
I don't
Like,
do it.
like this earlier this week when we tried to record a video, we ended up fighting in separate rooms. Insert clip of us fighting in the video. Still gonna put it in there. And that's it right there. Like, you want people to think that we actually don't argue?
I know people know we argue, but I didn't need to show all that.
Why?
They know what the argument looks like.
I think some people don't. I think a lot of divorce happens, not a lot. I'm using qualifier. I think sometimes divorce happens more than it should because people just don't have an example of what marriage is. Like, we fight.
Yeah.
Sometimes Mason be like, y'all be quiet. She be fussing at us for arguing. We don't be arguing about nothing serious. We don't be, fighting in front of Mason, but hey, Ocean. He's like, what y'all eating? That back and forth of wills, insisting when the ego gets in the way and you're insisting on having your own way. That happens in our marriage. We both are guilty of doing that. We about to make a mess with that sandwich, boy.
I'm trying to get the fault.
Oh my gosh, why'd you put all that sauce on there?
Because it's good.
I guess I'll wait to talk till you get back.
You keep talking right here.
I'm cutting this out.
Yeah, let's cut that out.
I'm cutting it out.
Let them see, let them see them doing normal people stuff.
Now you're into them seeing us doing normal people stuff.
Yeah.
A minute ago you were trying to gut tape that piece on the microwave.
Right there. That's normal people stuff.
Like this morning. First of all, we have a cleaning lady. She comes once a month. I'm just going to get that out there. Because I understand the amount of privilege that I'm about to say in this statement. The supervisor for the cleaning company that we use called her, reminded us about our appointment on Monday. And I asked her if the lady could clean the oven. Well, I said stove. And she's like, the top? I was like, no, the oven part. She was like, oh, okay. Well, that's going to take an extra 30 minutes. I have to check to see if she has time. And so she was like, yeah, she's going to have time to do it. But can you do the self-cleaning portion ahead of time? I'm laughing. Can you do the self-cleaning portion ahead of time and give it enough time to cool off before she comes in and cleans the oven? I was like, does my oven do that? And she laughed and she was, I'm pretty sure. I was like, okay, so how would I go about doing that? She's like, I think there's a button. I was like, oh, okay, I'll check that. But what happens if I can't find the button? She said, well, we have cleaner we can use. It's fine. This happens all the time. I'm an adult and I don't know how to use the self-cleaning button on an oven. Partially because it's a button on there. And like I practice. There's a button, you hold the door closed, it locks, and then it gets really, really hot and cleans the oven and cools down. It's really pretty cool. But like, partially it's because I've never had an oven that fancy until we moved into this house. Also, oven broken. Because the kid was using the oven door to stand up on the oven to mess with the microwave, which is also broken.
Oh, that's all the footage.
Did that? Oh, yeah. You did post that video. You still have it?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in here so y'all know
It's
what
on
I'm
my
talking about.
Facebook.
It's a mess. But, y'all should have seen me coming here to try to figure out how to run a self-cleaning function. And I told this woman, I'm pretty sure my oven doesn't have that. And this woman's like, this girl don't know nothing about cleaning no oven. That's why she got cleaning service. It is and is. That's exactly why we have a cleaning service coming to our house. Also, you see how lovely and clear our counters are? That's because stuff is on the floor. I just took this stuff off the counter.
I didn't even know that.
We're a mess. That's why. And I think people would feel more comfortable in their mess and working through their mess if they knew that everybody is working through their own mess. Like, this is hard for everybody. Like, life is really hard all the time.
Not all the time.
When was it not hard? When was the last time life was not hard?
Last year,
When?
before COVID-19.
Before COVID. That's such a nice word. Wow.
It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't as bad as it is now.
Oh, y'all, before COVID. So amazing.
Could be worse.
Don't say that.
I'm just telling the truth.
For 2020, it'd be like, could be worse. Bet. Don't say that.
Black plague.
It's pretty much what I'm dealing with now. It's just with more medicine and technology.
Yeah.
Can you believe that whole towns were dying of something like the Black Plague, which probably isn't much worse than COVID?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. At least as a human society, we've come a little bit further.
Oh, tell.
Huh?
How about it again?
He just had a Southwest Philly cheesesteak.
Mm-hmm.
Basically rotel dip on a sandwich.
I'm doing good. Good lady. Talk about it again.
You know what else bothers me?
Yeah.
And also, Tiffany, not at all mad about the post. Like, I was actually a little bit tickled. Like, yeah, that's true, but also hard. But, like, people who haven't really gone through much in life, like me as a younger self, you want some more wings? Or like
Yeah.
adults without kids, or even adults who have like really easy kids, or at an easy, because most kids have like a difficult phase at some point, or at an easy phase with their kids, and like offer advice as if it's not infinitely more hard for other people sometimes. Like, even though like our now is difficult, it is not as hard as some of the phases in our marriage and in our parenting and our lives have been. But like, I am now, I guess as I've gotten older and less, what is the word I would use? Less judgmental, hopefully, and less, I can't think of the word, but like, I understand that there are people going through really, really hard battles, and if it's not really, really hard, it's really, really hard for them, and there's no amount of advice that could fix it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just hard. What? You're such a big kid. That's how she gets it, huh?
What?
You don't like different textures of food? That and autism.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm good like that.
Hmm?
Don't eat it if it got too much fat on it then.
Oh, I got rid of fat.
Well,
I still meat.
what about you? What are some things about adulthood that really irk your nerves?
I can't sleep like I used to. It's the responsibility of a kid at work.
Yeah.
You know, so can't take vacation like I want. I'm a person that likes to travel, so.
Did you take a lot of vacations when you were a kid? Because I didn't. I think that's part of the reason why I don't miss it.
We took a vacation there at Blue Moon.
We went to New York when I was like 4 or 5, ended up in the hospital.
You been somewhere, you been?
We went to Washington when I was like...
What part of New York?
I don't know. I was 4.
Mm.
Why would I know which part of New York? The part that my grandmother was living in. And then we went to... My grandmother had moved to Washington. My grandmother and my uncle and stuff had moved to Washington. So we went to Washington. And then we went to Atlanta to visit my aunt. We went to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and it was boring.
Man, I heard that's a lot. That's a place everybody like that.
I mean, but my dad didn't want to do nothing.
Mm.
What else?
I was trying to rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
That's about it for me. Just feeling like tied down by a lot of stuff. Just got a lot to do. I always feel like I got a lot to do. Feel like I never got time to really enjoy myself. You know, just do something I enjoy.
You know, that's part of the reason why.
Bring me one.
I was. You know, that's part of the reason why I don't want to get a dog as much as I want a dog. Something else to take care of.
I told you that.
What are we going to do when we go out of town?
see.
That's money.
Yeah. What don't cost money?
Sleep.
Besides samples in the store.
COVID can't do that no more.
Hmm.
Anything else you want to talk about? Don't wait till we get off this video and then want to have a whole conversation about it.
I mean, not really, I don't think. Oh, another thing, man. Bills, man.
Yeah.
That's another reason I miss being a kid, man. Just when you have no bills, all you had to do is go to school and make a grade, man.
Man, I love the part in there where it talks about living beneath your means. Like, I would if I made more money.
I told people that at work, man. You gotta work with what you got.
We don't do that all the time.
Not all the time, but we won't be broke. So obviously we do.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
I don't like being an adult. I want my money back.
I think there's pros and cons.
What's the pro?
I mean, like I said, you get to do stuff kids can't.
Like,
Gamble.
I think gambling's stupid.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't gamble, but you know, I'm just throwing something out there.
Those some aren't that good.
Shoot. Well, kids nowadays have money in their pockets, cause shoot.
They got whole debit cards and stuff.
It's a lot you can do to get, you know, legally to get paid. So, I'm pretty sure they had something back then, cutting grass and stuff like that.
Who wants to do that?
Driving a car.
You don't even like to drive. You
I
always
do
make
like to
me
drive.
drive.
Because you don't like my driving.
You don't like mine either.
I don't say nothing about your driving no more.
Yes, you do.
Not no more.
Mm-hmm.
What's the last time I said that?
Last time we were in the car.
What I said?
Mm-hmm.
Was good?
It's alright. You know what I wish?
No, tell me.
I wish everybody will give everybody just a little bit of slack. Especially during Corona holidays, like people not gonna get to see their family like they want to. You know?
I think these times gonna be kind of, I ain't gonna say depressing, but a lot of people ain't gonna enjoy it like talking about. There's a lot of people lost to COVID, man, this year.
Yeah, you alright? Deep
I'm
breath.
good. I ain't.
Deep breath.
I can't. You know.
Deep cleansing breath.
You gonna get your chicken sauce hands off
Hey,
me?
your chicken sauce on my hands. That's what napkins are for.
Theresa,
What?
you see that chicken sauce? Just because you wipe your hand, I mean your hand will still smell like it. But no, I'm good. Just you know, I'm just saying a lot of people lost loved ones this year, man, to this stuff, man. You know, so I say hopefully they still find a way to enjoy it, even though you know that happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, how are we doing working together as a team?
We're doing fabulous, I guess. You know,
I
working
don't know why
through
he's telling
issues.
that story. We've been arguing all week over here telling that tale. That's part of the reason why we're doing this video. Arguing about nothing. Just mad. Because we're both tired. And we're both emotional and highly
I wouldn't
stressed.
say emotional, but I am tired.
You are emotional.
I'm tired.
He's been highly emotional.
I've been
He
highly
was so mad at me
tired.
early this week. I thought he was gonna cry.
Theresa, didn't we talk about this in the video before?
What?
When have I ever cried from being angry?
His voice was getting all choked up.
No, it was not.
And then I was like, well, maybe we should just wait and record this later. I'm fine.
Anybody who know Mike Lawson know that ain't happening. Come on now.
It did. Oh my gosh, that did too happen.
Theresa, my voice was not choked up.
Yeah, do it. But I'm putting part of the video in here.
You can.
Like I'm gonna have to. Like it's on. It's recorded. There's audio and video to this situation I'm discussing.
You can. No, my voice was not cracked up.
I love you. I love you so much.
Making stuff up for ratings. Boy, I tell you.
I'm not making stuff
You
up.
missed your calling. You supposed to be creating controversy on TV.
So Buffalo Wild Wings, 5 out of 10, wouldn't do again.
I give him a 7.
Here's the thing about
COVID.
COVID. Yeah, mine wasn't that great. Here's the thing about COVID food. It's cold. Like.
My sandwich wasn't cold.
Either. Because you will eat lukewarm food. I want my food piping hot.
Mm.
I'm thankful for the food, even though my husband ate most of the fried pickles and most of my hot wings.
Actually, I did not.
How many hot wings you have? 4?
No, I only had 3.
You sure? I feel like you had more than that. No, you had 2.
I had.
And then you had one more.
I had.
And then you finished your sandwich.
Legs. I had 2 legs and a flat. That was it.
And then you had another leg because it was fatty.
I had 2. That was the third leg. The third piece of chicken I had.
Yeah, it was the third leg. You were right.
That was not the third leg. That was the third piece of chicken I had. That was. I really ain't want that third piece.
Did we talk about how we're doing together to work together as a team? Other than we're arguing?
Yep, that's about summing it up. We got work to do.
What? Were we recording those videos that we were fussing about in?
No.
We do. We
We
have to
only
record.
fussed in one video.
The one of them we were fussing right before and it still looked bad. It's true. Did you go back and watch it?
No.
It looks like we were about to choke each other.
No, I'm not going to jail for you.
Oh, there's no more drinking. What? What's one thing that you're doing well? You are definitely my husband. And
I'm supposed to do that well. Is there something else?
and I love you, and
You're supposed to love me. Is there something else?
you have been working really hard to be patient and understanding and thoughtful.
That's all a husband's supposed to do. Is there something else?
But not all husbands do that, and I appreciate you for doing that.
Let me rephrase.
Baby, that's a really good thing.
All real husbands
Oh my
are
gosh.
supposed to do that. Can she please come up
I am so
with
tired.
something
I'm
else?
exhausted. I need a nap. I gotta go back and finish working after this. Say something smart.
Something smart. So, don't forget.
Baby, we still haven't done the thing.
I haven't done what?
That is a whole nother video. We'll do that. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being a friend.
We was about to say that.
I watched what's the name of the show? Not Girlfriends. I did watch Girlfriends on Netflix, but Golden Girls, I watched that the other day. Thank you for helping me to see how I should pace myself. Is that a good one?
I've been saying that for almost
We-
20 years.
We don't have to get into that I told you so, but thank you for being patient and helping me to see that.
YouTube.
One thing that I would like you to do is to stop putting food in the sink. Put the food in the trash.
I do put food in the trash.
You do
You
not.
talking about Macy stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Put the
Just
food
say
in.
Macy stuff. Don't make it seem like I just put every piece of food that I have in the sink.
Put the food in the trash. Rinse off the food from the plate, and then if you must put it in the sink, put it in the sink.
Okay.
You about to say something smart, ain't you?
No, that's a good avenue to touch on. I'm glad you said that.
Talk about these issues. And
This is what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I come home from work in the morning, I see food left in the living room. Plates and
What's
dishes.
one thing that I'm doing well, Michael?
Oh my gosh. You're being a loving wife.
No.
And supportive.
No.
Now she sees how I feel.
Ocean about to come get you.
Let me see. Ocean gonna get put out too.
Man, what we gonna do when we go out of town with Ocean? We might have to release him in the wild.
Release him in the wild. Ocean gonna be fasting and praying.
Stop.
I mean, just being supportive when I'm tired. You know what I'm saying?
No, because that's what a wife's supposed to do. Ain't that what you said when I said that?
Mm-hmm.
Come up with something else.
You're just doing what a wife's supposed to do.
Come up with something else.
See, that was the smart answer right there.
Come up with something else.
Come on with something else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Unless you're doing great.
You're doing great. That's what Macy would say.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock.
Oh my gosh.
Plymouth
Shut
Rock.
up.
Landed on us.
Why are you this way?
But just, being loving and supportive. Man.
No, baby, you have to
That's
come
all
up with
wrong
something
with it.
else. If you can't come up with nothing else, then we don't need to be married.
Where do I sign? Just me watching you take care of yourself, man.
You actually enjoy that?
Yes. Watching you trying to get back to 100%. I mean, you have your days where you don't feel like it, but man, at least you're trying. You go for walks in the morning. Trying to
don't be feeling like
eat better, even though we done had Buffalo Wild Wings and everything else under the sun. But you still.
We have not had everything else under the sun. I've been making it a point to make sure we eat dinner at the house.
Oh man, you've been doing that. Still got food in the refrigerator. Just trying to take care of yourself.
Okay.
And trying to help me, allowing me to go to the gym, hit that iron. You know what I'm saying? Every chance I get. Appreciate that.
Sorry about the phone.
Appreciate that.
What's one thing I need to work on?
I just had this in my mind and I forgot it already.
What?
Oh, I did say what you need to work on.
What?
Leaving dishes and stuff in the living room.
When was the last time there was dishes and stuff in the living room?
Yesterday.
What?
When I was the day before when I was cleaning up the kitchen. That morning I came home, I had to go in there and get you and make some dishes.
Me and Macy's dishes or Macy's plate on there?
You had a plate in there too. You had salad and macaroni and cheese.
You might have been tired.
I know.
Might have been tired.
But you're going to eventually come in here just when you get up, take your plate.
Sometimes I don't.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie to
get
you.
up.
You worked 3 nights this week. That means I had Macy duty for 3 nights this week. I'm not complaining about you going to work, but I'm just saying.
Had to work next week.
No, but listen, when you have to work that many nights in a row, like, it be a lot. Macy be like, Mama, I'm going Macy. You gonna have to get your mom game up. And I be like, I'm just gonna lay down. You can Macy, I'm gonna lay down on this couch.
That's when you.
Macy be whooping my behind sometimes. But she's been really, really sweet and really, really thoughtful.
That's when you be like, knock, knock. Who's there? Millie. Millie who?
It
Millie
was so
Tonin.
Last night we were laying in the bed before before it's time to go to sleep, and I was like, okay, Macy, it's 7:00. It's time to go to bed. And so she's like, no, and she jumps on top of me and gives me a big hug and puts her head in my neck and squeezes me. I'm like, oh, this is super sweet, but also go to bed. What? Oh, thank you so much for watching this video. You could, we have P.O. Box. It's in the description down below. Send us letters. We have an email address, teamlawson225@gmail.com. Send us emails. And we also have a phone number, 504-252, I don't know,
Jill 531.
Yeah.
Call and holler at your boy.
Yeah, it goes to my phone. So
call her when she answers. Holler at your boy.
Okay.
Say I want to talk to Mike.
Okay. If you are a female and you call and say you want to talk to my husband, I'm gonna hang up in your face.
Oh, you know it ain't Brittany.
Brittany got your number.
Don't matter. How you know that ain't cousin?
Brittany is his sister, and I have her number saved in my phone, and I would not hang up on his sister. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching, I guess, and we'll see you in the next video. What?
Also, don't forget to follow us on social media.
Oh yeah.
Instagram, Team Lawson 225. Facebook, Team Lawson.
Oh, this video is over.
God bless you.